Ladies and gentlemen, just of the interwebs out there, Sebastian NV Strong Style Cinephile, and I have tried to do this video multiple times to get back on track with making videos for my channel. It just hasn't worked out, so we're going to try this again. Now, it's been a while now, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I know people have had their various reactions to it, but I'm reacting to it now, and that is the trailer for Gotham Knights. So let's geek about it for a scant few minutes because CW, good lord. I mean, when the premise came down for this show that it was going to involve the murder of Bruce Wayne, that right there raises red flags because for whatever reasons, the CW is obsessed with doing shows that take place in Gotham that surround the Bat orbit that don't involve Batman. Birds of Prey, for whatever reason, he just told Gotham to kick rocks and he was out. Batwoman, for whatever reason, told Gotham to kick rocks, he was out. In this case, oh, he's actually dead. And his son, Turner flippin' Hayes, who we get a look at in this trailer, and he's just like a smart alecky sort of teenager, spoiled, knows it, that type of thing, entitled, you know, all that kind of stuff that comes along with just the typical type of character he's playing. That's in a lot of these CW shows. It's so CW, like how this show is going. So, having a party gets interrupted by Harvey Dent, who's played by Misha Collins, who's been Castiel on Supernatural for over a decade. So you look at him, you see him in this, and if you just took a screenshot of it, of him, you'd think, oh, that's Castiel from an episode of Supernatural. It must be some rerun or something I've never seen, or this or that. There's some people that are just stuck in those roles. So I'm wondering why they kept him as opposed to going to somebody else. You know, maybe is it because he's cheap, because he's like right there? It's like he hops off the Supernatural set and just walks over to the Gotham Knights set somewhere in Canada, wherever it is they're filming. I mean, it's just, man. So find out that he's killed. We get in just the costume. We see Batman, who got apparently curb stomped in a Party City looking mask. And they're suspects. Suspects are Harper Row, her brother, Dula Dent, of course in the comics may or may not be Joker's daughter or whatever, and then Turner finds out he's a suspect himself. So it's all a thing where they got to find out who was the one that really set him up and why and this and that, and it has Carrie Kelly, who has been swapped from a redhead to a black female, which I know a lot of people harp about that when it comes to like race swapping and bending and stuff like that. That is always like the redheads, the gingers that get changed into black characters, which I didn't think was a thing, but now I'm starting to think is actually a thing, which is kind of like, why did they get designated as the ones who like 9 times out of 10 will always get like swapped to black? I don't understand that. But we see some of them and their little banter and their FU authority sort of attitudes and stuff, and they're going to, like I said, band together, figure out who killed Bruce Wayne. And of course we see them, they have the access to the Batcave, and again we see a little Party City looking mask. It's just, oh my God, it's just so many things are wrong with this show. And I don't mind Elseworlds types of things, what if types. I love what if comics from like Marvel. I love Elseworlds type stuff, this sort of just, you know, DC's version of it, where you just take these characters, you put them in just characters we know and love, you put them in different situations like Justice League, The Nail, or Superman, Red Sun. Like stuff like that is cool. It's just about how you execute it. That's the thing. You have to stick the landing. There's so many, I say that a lot of times on this channel. It's, do they stick the landing? Are they going to stick the landing with this? I have zero confidence that the CW is going to stick the landing with this, whatever this is supposed to be. Because right now it looks like trash. And I was hopeful for it because of just seeing characters like your Carrie Kelly, like your Harper Row, who I didn't know much about from the comics, but and then once they announced who she was, I started delving into some of her stuff, and I kind of want to see more of her. I was curious to see if we were going to see her in costume and stuff. I don't know if we're going to see costumes in this. Just, oh my God. After the disappointment that was the poster, where the poster was so pathetically generic that if you took the title, Gotham Knights, off there, and you subbed in there, Supernatural, you might think it's like a Supernatural like prequel or something. You could have put Walker on there. You could have put any other CW show, any other show, period, almost, and just put the title on that promo image and it would fit. with the image because it was so basic, so generic, and that's like you're hooking in, you would think, presumably, Bat fans, and then those who aren't Bat fans. Like you get the Bat people, the comic book crowd easily by its Gotham Knights. It takes place in Gotham City, hovers around the Bat orbit, whatever. But this is how you bring in the non-comic book people with this super generic looking poster and this really just generic, just pitiful looking trailer. Like, oh my God, and this got a series order already. Like, mine is not a channel where I come in there and I spout just negativity like 100% of the time. That's not my thing. That's not what I'm trying to get clicks for. Do some clickbait stuff where I'm like raging against, you know, woke leftist culture and blah, blah. You know me. I am left of center. I am fully all about representation and diversity and everybody getting some time to shine and equal rights for everybody, all that kind of stuff. So that's not what I'm about. But when something comes along and it sucks, you got to speak on it. And to this point, right now, Gotham Knights looks like just trash. There's just no way to put it. My opinion might change when I see the show, when I see the pilot, when I see them lay out what they're planning. But right now, going off the promo, poster, and this trailer, this show is trash, and I have floor level expectations for it. It's just, which I guess it's good to go in with those type of negative almost expectations, because if they do anything reasonably well, it'll be a victory. But right now, just looking at it, just at a glance, just like I said, promo poster, trailer, trash, trash, and just trash is what we're gonna get with this show. Will it play out that way? I guess, you know, we'll find out together. Remains to be seen. We've got to wait till 2023 to get assault for our, you know, eyeballs to get assaulted with Gotham Knights. It's just, maybe they'll put out another trailer that's full of costumes and it'll be cool. And I'll change my opinion. But right now, trash. Trash. Anyway, those are some of my thoughts on it, scattered as they often are. What do you guys out there think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me there. Talk to me here. Until next time, let us geek.